One-sided limits from tables. This is probably the easiest one because guess what? We don't have to worry about what's on the left and the right. We just focus on the question and see, is it asking from the left or from the right? And we just look at that side. So let's look at this one. First question is going to be the limit. And let me write it out. It's kind of hard to see there, that's why. So the limit as x approaches 7 from the right of g of x. So we care about to the right of 7. Well, here's when x is 7. So we're looking from the right. What is our function going to get close to? So as we're approaching 7 from the right-hand side, look at these output values. Negative 2.625, the negative 2.925, the negative 2.985. You could see it's getting really close to negative 3. Now it actually equals negative 3, but remember we're not so concerned about what the function actually equals. We care about what it's approaching. And so the main thing here is that these output values are getting close to negative 3. So negative 3 will be the answer. I'll let you guys work on this one in class. And, well, we could go through it really quick, actually. The limit as x approaches negative 6 from the left. Well, as we approach it from the left, notice our output values are getting really close to 4. So you could guess this one is going to be approaching 4. Let's take a look at this table. So this time we have the limit as x approaches negative 8 from the right. So remember, from the right is actually going to be from the bottom up. If you were to list it on a number line, here's negative 8.025. To the right of it is negative 7.975, and right in between is negative 8. So this negative 7.975 is actually from the right side. So going from the bottom to the top would be working from the right to the left. So let's take a look at the output values. What are the outputs doing here? We have 0.2, then 0.4, then 0.8. These are getting really close to 0. So the output, in other words, the limit as x approaches negative 8 from the right, is 0. But notice the actual function f of negative 8, if you look at the actual function output, it's not f, it's g. G of negative 8 is 8. So think about it with limits. Do we care about what the function equals? No, we care about what it's approaching. What is it approaching here? It's approaching 0. And lastly, we have this one over here. Limit as x approaches negative 2 from the left. So as we're approaching negative 2 from the left, you can see these numbers as we're getting closer and closer from the left to negative 2. Look at these. Negative 20, negative 100, negative 500. This is unbounded. I know the actual function equals negative 4 at negative 2, but in this case, it just keeps going down and down and down, and these negative numbers keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, so this one would just be unbounded. And that's the one-sided limits using tables.